I think one of the most dangerous depressions is high functioning depression, where you still go to work, you still go to school, you're still functioning, you still do your job, you're living your life, you're paying your bills, but you are dying inside and nobody takes it serious because they're like, oh, she's still getting everything done and she's still smiling whole time. Those are the people that you need to watch. Those are the people that you're like, wow, she just died? Like, she just committed, unaliving herself? Like, how? Like, how when she was just smiling? How when she was just getting up to go to work? How when she was just with her kids? Like, how? Because the most dangerous part of being a high functional depressive person is that most of the time you cannot tell. You cannot tell unless like you're very close to that person. You cannot tell that they're depressed.
You hiding everything else. When people is operating a high functioning depression, they cannot look at themselves in the mirror. When they operate in high functioning depression, they have like this social battery. They be on fire for about 2 hours, and then they go into like this crash mode, where you just kind of, you by yourself. It's operating in extremes. You out and you the life of the party, and now you home and you don't want to move. And the only reason why you the life of the party is so everybody else could be fooled. High functioning depression. And many of us are suffering with that right now.
That's crazy.
From a spiritual standpoint, from a clinical standpoint, a lot of people is suffering with high functioning depression. This is why on social media, you got people running to like positions, they taking on leadership roles, and they have no idea what they was called to. Saved on Wednesday, Bible study by Saturday, no process, nothing.
Just hopping into it.
Just hopping right in, taking on the titles, and just jumping right into it. Same thing is happening on the corporate side, on a regular day-to-day side. People are literally, and this is why 1 Timothy chapter 3 verse 6 says a new believer, a new convert shouldn't even be a leader. You'll be handed over to the snare of the devil. You'll start operating and being proud and conceited, falling into the devil's trap. A lot of people is falling into the devil's trap because they are operating in high functioning spiritual depression. That's just what it is. So I always teach repentance, but you know what happens when somebody run away from repentance? They rebrand. That's what happens. You know what happens when somebody run away from a Christian lifestyle? They create a Christian aesthetic. This is where we are. TikTok is going to be banned on the 19th. I hope not, but it might be.
Yeah.
You know how many people going to actually take themselves out?
Because that's all they have.
And you know it's not going to happen physically first. It's going to be spiritual suicide first. You know that's what happened to Judas. He took himself out spiritually before he took himself out physically. That's why he ran away through the 30 pieces of silver. Like Judas, I tell people all the time, when people get a chance, everybody that's watching, y'all need to study Judas for real. Judas wasn't, we look at Judas and we look at the end of his life and go, he was a bad man. Actually, he was the treasurer, which means that he had the most integrity amongst the rest of the 11. He was the one who was carrying the most precious thing, the currency, the things that was getting them on from a day-to-day basis. He had the integrity. You want to know the most interesting thing about Judas? People be like, why you throw back the 30 pieces of silver when he was the one who was carrying the money? Because it was never about the 30 pieces of silver. He traded in his integrity. He traded in life for life. He didn't even wait till the cross happened because he already spiritually took himself out long before. And this is where we are with high functioning depression. People are faking their way through life instead of having faith through life. Anytime somebody can find themselves with the camera up like this, with the Bible right here, and it's highlighted perfectly, but you're not reading it. It's only literally just to look like you actually playing a part. I'm putting up some more content today. Nobody know how to chill and rest and fall back. Do you know what a Christian lifestyle look like when you don't have conviction? I'm watching it. So imagine how grieved I am from the other side of it, where not only can I mentally diagnose this, but I can spiritually see it. Proverbs says, like, the more knowledge that you acquire, the more grieved that you would be. That's how I feel. I look and I go, man, my heart hurts for the people out here because I'm watching it play out right in front of me. Suffering with depression, but don't really got no language to it. Suffering with spiritual depression, and don't even know that they're running from God. Here's a spiritual hack for everybody that's watching this. Stop trying to control God's activity and start to learn his character and his attributes. Because when you learn God's character and his attributes, you now looking at the world from a biblical standpoint, and when you recognize his character and his attributes, you know what it don't look like, and you know what it look like. Right. Instead, people be trying to control God's activity. You want to know why? Because they made promises to themselves before they were saved that they still want to uphold in the promises of God. God is saying, I promise this to you. But every time you pray to me, you don't even pray to me from a space of needs. You pray to me from a space of wants. Watch this. So somebody would be sitting in an apartment, and they'll be praying to God for a bigger house, but they don't steward the actual apartment that they have. They behind on rent. They spend their money however they want to spend their money, knowing that their rent come up on the 1st or the 15th. People be in the car, a 2022 or a 2010, let's keep it there, but they in there praying for the new Tesla. You don't even know what oil that car take. You don't even spiritually fuel yourself up. So from a spiritual standpoint, from a stewardship standpoint, you don't know what you're doing out here. So many people will put God's name on something and say, I'm in the will of God. No, you in the will of you. You want to know why many people crash out? Because they don't allow Jesus to take the will.